anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Away to get us going here. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Manning. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Clemson and Texas, a rematch, of course, of that playoff game in Austin. The only competitive first-round game we had. Tigers hung around, but Texas just a little too much.
Well, with Clemson and Dabo Swinney, with all the success they've had.
The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
The offense starts with a short field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Randall. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The sure hands. It's Baxter. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Manning. Looking deep to the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. What a catch by the sophomore.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He escapes the pocket. forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pulls it in, it's Randall. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Using his legs here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Now here's the toss play. He finds some space. First down and more. He's still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Breaks an open space. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The back's got it. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Breaking free at the 35. Will not be brought down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. The grab, and the defense brings him down.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Toss play, running right. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the deficit is still 16. Still a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket, trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And this is going to wind up as a safety. The ball rolls out of bounds. The fumble results in a huge loss.
Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him taken out of the game after that play. When do you ever see someone lose this many yards on one play? It may be the most inexcusable safety we've ever seen.
Returner is brought down at the 47. And your Texas Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Davidson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Using his legs, it's Randall. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas 16.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Back to throw again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again on second down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Randall.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Clemson, number 26, with the carry.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Kicker out for the extra point.
Oh, and it's blocked. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football.
Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they were on a fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's caught. It's Baxter.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll run it from the gun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
At the 26. Now, 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
That's caught. It's Moore. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Finds his man. It's Baxter. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. Dropping back. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking for 6. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas!
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Clemson 50, Texas 23.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looks right, lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Longhorns. Too much speed for the defense.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and another incompletion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. 1st down, looking to throw the football. A quick throw to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house ball. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davidson. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
42, Spider.
Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the right side. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And the point after is right down the middle. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And it's a kneel down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the offense will just take a knee. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Clemson.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Here's the punt, high in the air. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out.